We're getting the latest on skincare treatments today, talking at Living Well Aesthetics. We have Dr. Jared Chapman. Thanks so much for talking with us.
Thank you for having me, Susan.
Yeah, we know that the popular use for Botox, we hear about this, is for the forehead lines and wrinkles, but there are some other uses. Tell us about these.
Well, so Botox recently got an approval for the lower face for what we call platysmal banding, and that's those stringy bands that start to come out as we get older, and we flex this platysmal muscle, which is this big, nice, beautiful fanning muscle that comes up and inserts into the jawline here. This muscle has a twofold action. It pulls down on the jaw and it lifts up on the collarbone, so it kind of elevates the upper chest and it lowers the jaw. If you target the jawline and you target the little platysmal bands that form from that stretching of that muscle, you get a smoothing effect and you get a lift and a sharpening of the jawline. So Botox Cosmetic just received the new indication for this last year at the end of the year, and we're seeing great effects in our patients by treating jawline and platysmal banding with this. So Botox now has 4 cosmetic indications: the glabella, which is the line in the center of the forehead, the horizontal forehead lines up above, and then the lateral canthal lines, or what we call the crow's feet, and then now the platysmal band. There are other uses for Botox, though, that may not be FDA approved, but they work amazingly. Botox is one of the most studied, Botox Cosmetic is one of the most studied neurotoxins on the market, and it's the #1 neurotoxin used around the world. We use it for several things, and one of those that we specifically use it for here that I wanted to talk about today was hyperhidrosis. So people who have excessive sweating of their armpits or their hands or their feet, we can actually use Botox Cosmetic to treat these areas, and it will stop the sweating for up to 8 months. So patients who are embarrassed by that excessive sweat ring under their arms, or that are ruining their clothes from the excessive sweating, we literally can shut down the excessive sweating in that area with one simple Botox treatment, and that will last about 8 months. We can do the palms of the hands, the soles of the feet, and other areas. I've done the back of the neck, I've done around the sides of the head. It is quite incredible when this product is used, when this medication is used to treat excessive sweating or hyperhidrosis.
That's amazing. So how soon would someone notice a reduction in their perspiring once they start this procedure?
About 7 to 10 days, you have an incredible result. I will never forget the first patient that I treated with this. It was years ago. It was in my medical practice on Oakwood Road, and I had treated her. She came in, she's like, I'm ruining my silk blouses. I'm spending a fortune in dry cleaning. And I treated her under the arms, and like a week later, she literally comes like running into the office, runs back to where I am, doesn't even wait for the front desk to let her back. She comes back there and she's just like, I cannot believe what this has done, and I cannot thank you enough how it's changed my life. So it truly can be life-changing for some patients who really struggle with this issue. There are medicated deodorants out there that patients can use, and sometimes they don't even work. So this is an alternative for treatment for those patients who have tried other things, or if they're just like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. This is one of the most amazing treatments with Botox Cosmetic on the market.
Yeah, so if this is really hitting home with someone listening today and they want to come in for a free consultation, how do they get all this started?
So they can go to our website and fill out a web inquiry, or they can call 304-205-4041. That will put them in contact with either the Milton location or the Charleston location, or they can text us at 304-989-2065, and that will respond to them that way as well.
Oh, that's great. Dr. Chapman, thanks so much for sharing this with us today.
Thank you for having me, Susan.